Hi, I got a new topic for you today. Are you afraid of salt? Are you? Going to be discussing salt. Salt is a very important ingredient in our cooking. Without salt, food won't taste good. Most food, I mean. So we have to add salt. Salt, a good salt contains more than 80 minerals. Minerals are important for your body. One mineral deficiency can show as many as 8 to 10 symptoms. So many symptoms or problems are related to mineral deficiency, whether it could be zinc, calcium, potassium, magnesium, all kind of, each has different function. And, mineral can function without vitamins. Vitamins cannot function without minerals. So minerals are so important to your body. Your bone is full of calcium. Your heart will pump well with adequate magnesium. Zinc can assist in wound healing, may reduce prostate, so many things. Salt. I just want to show you the importance of salt. In the olden days, the Roman army, they were paid in salt. The wages are paid in salt blocks and so on. In Latin, salt is salarium. Now, salary that we receive monthly when we work comes from the salarium. Because it's so important that people use salt as a medium of transaction. Replaces money. It replaced money. So, there's a statement. Are you worth your salt? So in other words, every army is paid according to what he was worth in terms of services. So good army get more salt. Less army, who performance poor, you get less salt. So that's where salary comes from. Now, I'll be talking salt on the importance of salt in formation of acid in your body, and then its effect on influence on blood pressure, which people are so scared about, and also on acid reflux. Your stomach acid, which is hydrochloric acid, the main ingredient is sodium chloride. It's salt. When people go into low salt diet, which many people are, so the resultant effect is that your stomach produces weak acid. Your pH for your good hydrochloric should be between 1 to 3. Anything above 3 will cause the acid to be weaker, therefore cannot process food properly. So, when you go and see a doctor because you have got acid reflux, in which your food is partially digested, then you tend to jerk up and you can't breathe, you tend to regurgitate and all, your stomach is extended, is because of acid reflux. So the irony is, people tend to associate acid reflux with acidity, therefore people recommend you take alkaline drink. What is the opposite? Acid reflux refers to weak acid which needs more salt to make the acid stronger. If salt is bad, how can when people inject saline water, nobody get any heart attack? Now go to, you have got your stomach acid, weak acid causes acid reflux, you need to take some salt to increase your acidity. Now, what about high blood pressure? Yes, high sodium is associated with hypertension. But why? Because sodium should go like a balance, sodium and potassium. You need 4,700 milligrams of potassium every day for your bodily need. This is equivalent to 7 bowls of vegetable, which is very hard. Even one bowl, some people cannot finish. So therefore, we are always constantly in low potassium. You need more potassium than sodium. I cannot remember, but it's like maybe 3 parts of potassium, 1 part of sodium. But you need a lot of potassium to balance with sodium. When this happens, you won't have blood pressure. But if sodium is higher than potassium, then you develop hypertension. So one of the reasons why people have hypertension is because not enough potassium. You need 4,700 milligrams of potassium, equivalent to 18 bananas. One banana gives you 300 milligrams. But you cannot eat all bananas. You can eat, maybe take more than 3 bananas. It has a lot of carbohydrate and sugar. You will get diabetes. So you need from dark green vegetable, cruciferous vegetable, or you go and take some potassium supplement. That would help to solve. But there are other reasons where you can get high blood pressure. But one of them is I'm addressing the problem with people associating salt with hypertension. So take a lot of potassium, then the likelihood of getting hypertension due to salt will be minimized. Okay, now acid reflux I have already mentioned. So in other words, it is so important for you to have good salt. But there are 2 types of salt. One is a commercial salt which has been refined, decolorized, they become white and become in powder, almost like small crystal form. So when people, the trouble, it is hygroscopic. It can absorb water. So in order to reduce the caking because of moisture attraction to salt, people use anti-caking agent. One of them is aluminum silicate. So commercial salt, I remember when I was in US back in the 70s, I used to see the advertisement, when it rains, it pours. In other words, even when it is wet, the salt can still pour. It does not get wet because of the anti-caking agent. Anti-caking agent, aluminum silicate, is 1/3 salt, 1/3 silicon, 1/3 glass. I mean, silicon is for glass. 1/3 salt, 1/3 sand, 1/3 a glass. So it's no good, it's quite dangerous. So take mountain salt or unrefined sea salt. The problem with sea salt, if the place is polluted, then your salt is no good. So you need to take, I would prefer to take Himalayan salt, the one that is pink in color. That has been proven to have so many good minerals. So now, be less worried about salt. Take more potassium, you think you are going to have hypertension. And then don't go on low salt diet. Because for as long as you have good potassium level, salt cannot cause you hypertension. So thank you very much.